Hello, this is Timothy Bishop, May the 22nd, 1993. And it's the first time I've been alone here since like April 8th for any kind of long period of time. I mean, I was alone last night for a little while, but that was only when Dad went to take Mary and Amy up to the skating rink, which they did last night, and now she and Amy have gone on the boat with Dad today, and then he's going to drop her off at Ashley's house, so yesterday was a pretty good day in school. We only got 8 days of school, so I'm looking forward to that, and Mary's birthday's a week from today. It'll also be exactly a year since I had got Zelda 3. I don't even know where it is now. I guess basically what it was is I wanted to tell you about yesterday. Yesterday was a pretty good day. Actually, it was interesting, but it was pretty sad for most people. When I got to school, I heard Carla and Alicia talking about how somebody had died, and Carla said, "That's terrible." But anyway, when I came into Miss Davis's room that morning, she was hugging April and Caleb's brother, and they were both crying. So obviously, whoever it was that had died must have been really close to him. Probably close to April and Kayla, too. Well, anyway. Oh, this is, see, I got some Mario Paint music here. I mean, since the last time I was alone, I've written about 10 songs. How much of that can you hear, anyway, huh? See, when I had that microphone, I used to have stuff on the TV in the background. I always heard it perfect. I just listened to that Smartball tape last night, and I found another one on the other side, April 7th. See, songs that I've been written like on May the 7th. See, these tapes, I keep on saying, like, there's plenty of tapes that I'd been making. You know, I keep correcting myself saying I'd been making. Oh, this one, I try. See, this is a song called Hope of Deliverance by Paul McCartney. I was trying to make this one like it. Kind of like they say Hope of Deliverance. What they do is they have this little music theme before. Well, they got like the chorus comes a little bit sooner on the second time. It's kind of crazy. It's just not really much of a way to explain it. So, anyway, well, dang, I'm having internal conflicts whether or not I should tell you to brush your teeth. Well, if you have time, go ahead and do it. If you don't worry about it. I haven't done it much either. I don't know why I keep saying yellow on that. I guess this is where the good songs come up. Let's get dang. See, I recorded this Darkwing Duck commercial. Here we go. Here's a good one. Wait. I kept singing this one in front of Mary. This is like a waltz of songs. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's pretty good. I got another one right after it. It's pretty good, too. That's another one, the one-tone song, then put any repeats or nothing in it. I can't remember what the next one is. This is a pretty good. Wait a minute. Let me rewind it because you're not going to catch all of it unless I... There you go. I was showing off with the mouse there. Jump down to the stop button, you know. Here's another one. I didn't exactly let that one go through like I should. I was just showing off again. What is this? See, I was trying to do that waterfall music on Cobra Triangle. Showing how to dissolve a spot in the water, you know. Not so you can't rinse it when it's already in water, you know. Just now thought of that. That's about all I did. I think I might have had one more this morning. See, I got all my Star Fox super scores in here, my new scores. I just gotta try to make sure nothing happens. So anyway, that's it for the Mario Paint song, but I think I left my list in the other room, so hold on a minute. Okay, I'm a little bit relieved here. I just looked through my notebook and I couldn't seem to find it, so anyway, I found it in a minute here. So anyway, I guess basically I'll just sort of do these in order. Super Mario Kart. See, it's been such a long time. Some of this stuff I'm not gonna remember. But anyway, Super Mario Kart. I've been playing that. I took a picture of it at Mom and Steve's house. My new time for Rainbow Road and for Mario Circuit 1, since that's what they're asking for, Nintendo Power. So anyway, I took those pictures. I switched from Donkey Kong to Bowser because he looks a little bit better. Well, I'm done rambling. See, I read this book the other day. It's well, I found it a long time ago. I was talking about it on April 7th. That book called How to Make a Speech by Steve Allen. So that I was kind of reading that. His main points were like, be yourself and don't ramble. Well, if I ever be myself on these, and when I be myself, you know, the tapes are stupid. I don't know if it's just because I have a low self-esteem. There's some other situations I don't know what's going on out there. Ever since this morning at 9 o'clock when I woke up, I've been hearing people banging on wood out there. That might be those woodpeckers. Maybe they finally decided to stop pecking on our house. Anyway, I was reading that new Nintendo Power we got in the other day. We might have the new one today. I don't know. Anyway, Zelda won that game, got first place finally. I thought that was very well deserved. That's an old game. It's a real classic. It brings back a lot of good memories. It's just an all-around good game. It's about time that somebody got right. Man, I bet you this hasn't been picking up what I've been saying for the last several minutes. You know? So anyway, Dad and Mom are trying to move out of their houses, and Dad has had some people looking over at this house. See, I thought those people were never going to leave this morning, because they came over here at about 11 o'clock and stood outside and talked until about 12:10. I was waiting to make a tape. And my cucka feeling wore off while they were out there, so I didn't get nothing. So I'm not really feeling too good right now, but I can make it come back, I hope. Anyway, Steve and Mom have found this house. See, they keep changing their minds. We get all these plans, these wonderful plans of how we can live. And I for once, they found this house, and they had all these wonderful plans of how we could live in it and where I could live. See, this house has 2 apartments behind it. And Mom and Steve, if they were to rent this house or buy it or whatever they're going to do, they would get to own these 2 apartments. And they said whenever we move into there, I can move into one of the apartments and live by myself. And all they would ask for me is $50 a month, so I just have to get a job. That's all. It's not too bad. So anyway, I thought, well, this is the perfect life, you know? That would be so great. You know, I mean, I said it right in front of her. You know, I didn't say anything about I would get to be alone, but Mom said, how would you like living alone in the apartment? I said, really, man, imagine that, you know? And I said it right in front of her. She didn't really notice, and I don't think she really took it that way. I didn't intend for it to be that way either, really, to be honest. But anyway, Steve's parents said they're going to help us pay for this house, and Mimi said something about we'll pay for the refrigerator and all that. They're going to pay for like half the cost and getting the cucka feeling back. So anyway, that's so I bet Mom dreads how Steve's going to react when and if they change their minds, which will probably happen. I don't know. Anyway. Well, yeah, I've been writing on my story. I finally finished it the other day. Like May 19th or something. Today's May 22nd, so about 3 days. It doesn't really seem like 3 days ago, but anyway, I finished it off in 63 pages. And I got a lot of stuff I want to add, a lot of little details and stuff. So this one might just break 100, I don't know. It's not really that bad. Well, anyway, April and Kayla, like I was saying, I felt sorry for them. Yesterday on the bus, Kayla was crying, and April was kind of looking over the seat, smiling at her. Not like she was happy that she was crying, just trying to comfort her. And I thought it was kind of cute, you know, just to know that they really like each other is the best thing. I mean, I think, I don't know, I can't really tell them apart. I think, you know, I was watching April yesterday, and then when I saw Kayla, it's like, well, I think April might be a little bit cuter. So that's how I tell them apart. If they ever ask me, you know, fat chance they're even going to ask me which one is which, you know. But if they ever do ask me, how do you tell them apart? I'm not going to tell them that I think April's cuter, you know. But well, shoot. Well, anyway, there's some other boy that they've been making good friends with. Anyway, he got off with him yesterday too. So it's nice to see somebody who's there to sort of comfort him. Anyway, there was one day they got off, and that boy sat there and looked out that window and stared at him all the way down the road. Anyway, he must really like them or something. Of course, I don't have much of a problem with that. It's not like I'm really jealous of him or anything. I don't mind him loving him as long as he can like me. Of course, I only got 8 days to make something happen. I can't make anything happen. So I wasn't sure where they're going to be riding anymore, because last Friday, those girls said, we're going to miss you, you know. so I figured, well, then maybe they weren't ever going to ride the bus again. It turns out they were back on next Monday. So, it's like, I ain't going. It just drives me crazy sometimes, So anyway, that's how that went. I was basically, dang it, look at this. You probably can't hear me, man. I don't believe this. How long have I been sitting here talking like this whenever I should be talking like this? I can tell that you couldn't hear me if I was talking like this the way you could if I was talking like this. Dang it. Half these stories you probably can't hear me now. I'm not going to keep this tape now because I can't hear nothing. Dadgummit. It's going to make me so mad. Dang it. Ticks me off, man. So stupid. Well, anyway, this morning, Friday morning, Thursday morning, no, it was Wednesday morning, I brought Star Fox to Mom's house Tuesday night because Dad has bowling. They said it was, Mary told me it's his last week that he's going to go bowling, so I guess that's that last Tuesday night out of the weeks here that we're going to go to Mom's house, but anyway. So anyway, we went over there Tuesday night, and I brought Star Fox, and then I wanted to bring it to school the next day, and then I wanted to bring it on the bus so I could sort of show it off to somebody or something. Like, what is that, what game is that? Anyway, that morning when we were riding up to the school, something inside me kept saying, Tim, you're going to lose that game if you take this risk. And I just couldn't get it out of my mind. It kept on telling me. It was driving me crazy. Tim, give your game to Mom and let her bring it by this afternoon. Well, I didn't know that Mom was coming by this afternoon until at the middle school when she told Mary that her meeting was going to be at 5 and she was getting out of work at 3 or something, so she was going to come by in the afternoon and spend a little time with us. So anyway, I figured, well, right before we pulled up to the school, I was strongly tempted to just keep that game going to school. But anyway, I figured this must have been God telling me to give Street Fighter to Mom. Star Fox to Mom. See, it's got the same initials. So anyway, I gave Star Fox to her. What it was, at first I asked her, did you say you were going to be coming by this afternoon? She said, yeah, so I gave it to her, and she came by this afternoon and brought it to me. So now I still have it, and I'm still playing it. And I was playing it today while those people were looking at the house. I was getting frustrated. It was making me mad. I just couldn't do nothing with it today. Some days you just can't play it. I don't know why. But some days it just, I don't know. So anyway, that's how that went. Man, how are they doing, huh? Well, my hair looks messy in that stereo reflection over there. Oh man, I got a big one. Whoa! Did you hear that? Boy, this is wild. What a wild tape. This is bringing back kind of memories for me. See, over the summer it gets warmer outside. So anyway, I was cooking up that macaroni and cheese this week, and anyway, I cooked one box like Monday and the other box like Wednesday or Thursday or something, and then I took what was left of it and I put it in the refrigerator, and then Thursday afternoon when I came back home, I tried eating it, and it would always taste real sweet. That's what happens every time I put macaroni and cheese in the refrigerator. When I take it back out the next day, it tastes real sweet. It drives me crazy. I know, I never knew what caused that, but perhaps if I look ahead in the chemistry book, I might be able to find something. I don't know. Hello, this is Timothy Bishop, May the 22nd, 1993. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and finish this tape up. Well, not finish it up, but I'm just going to make another one because I taped over this with something, and then I found Short Circuit 2, so I tried to record what I was saying in the background. That didn't turn out too good either. That's basically all I've been doing. I wish I could have time alone at night, but Amy's mom's already called twice today asking if Mickey was back and if he could bring Amy home. I don't know if I want to get something else to eat, or if I want to play Star Fox, or if I want to play Castlevania 4, or if I want to play Star Wars, or Mario Kart or something. Or try to find Zelda 3, or watch Karate Kid 3, or watch my Mario Paint tape. I just have so much stuff to do, and I don't really have time to do it. It's a lot of this stuff I can do it when I'm not alone, but making tapes is the one thing I can't do when I'm not alone. So I guess I'll just make a tape now. See, on the other side, I had all the stories and everything, and that tape was so much better, and that's probably one of the best tapes I've ever made right there. So I'll tell you, I was just really good with that one. And of course, later in life, I'm probably going to be changing my mind about that. You know how that goes. Some of the best turn out to be worse. Some of the worst is a lot later. I really want to keep this one, though, because there's a lot of things that I said on that one that I really thought I just needed to hear on tapes. Anyway, I guess when we went to Po Folks that night on the way there, I heard this song called Hungry Eyes. And that's a pretty good song. And I was thinking about April and Kayla also. On just about every song I hear, I think about April and Kayla. Your Wildest Dreams, when it says, I wonder if you think about me. That's totally appropriate. The only thing is, though, I mean, all these songs are for people who used to love somebody and the person who loved them left them. And now he says, I wonder if you think about me. And when I think about April and Kayla, I just think of it different. I wonder if you ever think about me at all. If you think that I'm any kind of existing and when I watched Short Circuit 2 today, Benjamin said that you are upset, you are lonely because people aren't believing you are alive, and I'm lonely because Sandy doesn't believe that I'm alive. So anyway, I guess I'm feeling kind of lonely because April and Kayla aren't knowing that I'm alive. Of course, I haven't even tried to talk to them or nothing, you just don't do that. And I can at least try to be their friend, but I don't know how to comfort them, they're so busy looking up to this other boy and their brother. There's too many other special people in their life for one more, especially some idiot like me. So anyway, I was wondering if I think she's kind of she's not really a secret admirer like some big thing, but I'm a secret admirer of April and Kayla, and there's nothing I can do about it. Sooner or later, I'll give up, It's the same thing with Miss Oliver. I'm kind of coming back to her now. That's when she was giving out papers the other day, suddenly this feeling struck me. You see, we had to do our conversation, we had to do our introduction. I would say, like, hola and como estás, mucho gusto, adios, all that stuff. When I carried on a conversation with her, it's like, well, Of course, I don't know if I'm her favorite student or not. Anybody could be her favorite student. There's people who, somebody in first period said that people in sixth period kiss up to her or something. I get the feeling that kind of like Tabor and Sammy, they like to kiss up to her too, sometimes, but really they just, look at this, I've been talking about girls all through this tape, dadgummit. I don't know, I agree with them when Miss Oliver's not going to be with us next year, when we take Spanish too. And so what she said is, they're going to have somebody who's more experienced and better than she is. And then Tabor said there couldn't be a teacher who's better than you, so I agreed with him on that, but I didn't say it or nothing. I don't know, I wish I had, kind of. And I guess on my semester exam with Miss Barnett, I kind of write her a little note at the end of mine, saying you've been a great teacher or whatever. Oh well, anyway, I guess there's just nothing else to say, sitting here. Oh well. Of course, then again, it's a major concern for me right now, but when I grow up, other major concerns are going to pop up, such as wealth, taxes, money.
Now, there's three real different things.
Housing problems, social problems, probably. Is that thorn been in my pants all this time? I think there's a thorn in my leg. Where? Because I'm really going to miss this house when I grow up. I'm trying to enjoy my life as much as I can, and I seem to be enjoying it pretty much. I'm really getting tired of it, but when I think about what our next house is going to look like, sometimes I say to myself, well, I should learn to appreciate this place, especially when I'm alone, though. That's when it's the most fun. You sit down at night and you play Mario Paint. That's one of my favorite games for doing that. The night's the most important part, though. November 7th, I was making that tape, and I started singing that Spanish song, Tu Tambien, that part. And I sung that. And I kind of started talking about it, and then that, I think last month sometimes, when she let us listen to it again, and all the colors and stuff. Well, we were going to go to the library this last weekend, too, and look at some books, and then Steve also wanted to get me practice driving. I'm getting so frustrated. I don't know how I'm ever going to get good at that. I just cannot get good at driving. You cannot control something that weighs 3 tons that easily. There's just no way. It just doesn't seem like, imagine if you got into a crash. I'm sure everybody imagines that once in a while, but she'd be dead right on the spot, dadgummit. Why do they expect people to go around driving 3-ton vehicles? Just because they're too lazy to walk, Just because they're too lazy to get a house that's close to where they work, Who needs to put that kind of pollution in the air anyway? Some people just don't care. It's kind of obvious, just... Well, I still can't. My high score for Star Fox is now 68,700. That's about the most I can get. But you see, on Fortuna, you cannot get more than 100. You cannot get more than 87%. That is the one planet that is messing me up, because I can get 100% on all the other boards, except for that one. And on that one, I can't even get anywhere in the 90s. I get 87. That's as high as I can get. I shoot everything there. When I drop Nova Bombs to kill those dragons, my percentages go down. One time, I destroyed every single enemy there was. And I dropped Nova Bombs all over that sea, killing every single dragon there was. And then I got into the desert and I shot all those little things on the ground. And my percentage was 61. And then the next time I played it, I went out there and I shot all the stuff on the plains part, all the flowers and the dragonflies and stuff. And then I went over the sea and I didn't shoot any of the dragons, except for the ones that went up and down in the water. And then over the desert part, I shot everything over that one. And my percentage was 83%. So I don't know what's with all that. I don't know if it's just whenever you shoot them with a Nova bomb, if it counts as one enemy when it's really 4 enemies out there. Because it kills them all at the same time. It just, So anyway, I went over the desert today, and I tried not to use a Nova bomb on purpose. And I shot each of them individually with my twin blasters. And then my percentage was 83, and I knew I'd missed a couple of the dragons, the ones that go up and down. I think you're supposed to shoot them. But I don't know which ones count for you and which ones count against you, but I guess it's a matter of just knowing. I mean, those dragonflies, I don't even know if you're supposed to shoot the dragonflies. Maybe you're not. I sure don't know. I mean, in Sector Y, the stingrays, you don't shoot them either. Oh, well, I just don't know what to say. I don't have much to say, really. I guess this tape's almost through. It's going to shock me if that recorder suddenly pops up like that. Oh, well. Anyway, how stupid that was going to be, all that. Anyway, look at this. The beginning of this tape was so good. Now the end of it is... See, I'm not talking about nothing, man. Oh, well, anyway. See, oh, well, anyway. How many times have I said that on this tape and the other side? On April 8th. Oh, well, I was burping earlier, that's right. Well, that geometry, I guess I need to just go ahead and build that 3D figure tonight, and I figured, well, if there's one thing that'll make me look busy, homework will make me look busy.